Hi, I'm Kevan Butler, and I'm hoping next few minutes to show you how I make money using one of these every day, and I found a company that's teaching me how to do this. So alongside my existing job, I can make money from anywhere in the world. So I'm Kevan Butler. As you can see, I'm in my mid-60s. I live in the UK, about midway between London and Oxford, pretty close to the River Thames. My wife is a teacher and I own and run a marketing agency. We have two sons who are grown up and have left home. My background is that I graduated as an electrical engineer, so I'm a techie by nature. I moved into IT, first as an analyst, then a programmer, later a consultant, then a manager, and reached the heady heights of being a VP, Vice President. Out of college, I worked for a large UK telecoms company, and then as my career progressed in a series of American high-tech companies. So my life was many hours in front of computer screens, and as I progressed, it turned into long hours and time away from home, travelling in Europe, UK and USA, normally putting in 60 and 70-hour weeks. This was not good for family life. But I thought I was successful, until I wasn't, until the companies no longer needed me. I've discovered that I was just a number, just an accounting resource for the corporates, not a person. But it took 3 redundancies for me to really realise this. So I looked for more control over my life, and I started my own business. I very soon learned that that is very hard. You need to learn many new skills. Outside the comfort of a large company, you are responsible for everything. Sure, it has some benefits. There's no commute. I am my own boss. But I was still trading my time for money without the lovely company benefits of sick pay, holiday pay, and the safety net. So it really was just another job. And I had the worst boss possible, myself. It went well. I had a business partner, but after a few years, the business was subject to a significant fraud by a supplier that has left my business partner and I with large debts. The perpetrator was jailed. He went to prison for 2 years for fraud and is now out. He got time off for good behaviour. We didn't. We're still the victims. We're still paying for his debts. We're paying the debts for his actions years later. So I started looking for ways to make money, to make recurring income that are insulated from being paid just for my time, that are not dependent on third parties, and that once they're set up can grow rapidly, i.e. they can scale up. And I looked for multiple sources of income. So after much research, I found 2 businesses that meet those criteria perfectly. The first is providing digital marketing services for businesses, particularly small businesses who don't understand the internet and online marketing, and specifically providing lead generation services, i.e. making their phones ring with interested prospects. And the second, and even more exciting, is trading on the foreign exchange markets. And that's what I want to talk to you about at the moment. Now, I'm at an age where most people of my generation expect to put their feet up. We expect to have a good income from pension investments and to enjoy life. We expect to be able to help our children financially. However, the economic climate, inflation, the banking crisis, and poor pension fund management put an end to those plans, and I need to rebuild my sources of income to try and recover the holes in my pension pot so that I can actually retire. I want to be able to travel with my wife to see and explore this wonderful world, and I want to give back and help others less well off, those in dire circumstances, whether in the first world or the third world. Closer to home, I want to ensure my children are financially secure. Both our sons have had good educations. They've now left home. Like many their age, they're struggling with jobs, struggling with student loan debts, struggling with the cost of living and finding it impossible to get on the property ladder to buy their own homes due to the ever-rising property prices. I enjoy my marketing business. I enjoy helping companies survive and grow in these difficult times. However, this still involves a lot of my time and being online, a lot of screen time. And it's starting to affect my vision. So very soon I'll be at a point where I'll have to change the nature of my business as my eyesight fades. My business and my job also involves dealing with clients, some who are great, but others who are just plain difficult. But they also struggle with the difficult economic times we're going through. But some just seem to enjoy being awkward and expect 5-star services for 1-star prices, and they just constantly complain. I would love to sack my troublesome clients and just work with the appreciative and profitable ones. Now, I'm sure there are many of you out there, like me, who thought at the official retirement age they would actually retire. They're still working because they're forced to work as their pensions have failed or shrunk. To be honest, retirement is fast becoming an obsolete concept, as many are forced to work into their 70s and older. I'm an engineer and methodical, so to rectify my financial position, I've tested many online programs and spent a lot of time researching options. The best I have found is online trading in the foreign exchange markets, which has so many benefits, and now, thanks to the advances in technology like the internet and mobile computing, is available to anyone, anywhere, anytime, 24/7. Whereas before it was just limited to professionals in banks and to the city trading floors. I came across IML when I noticed how well another Forex trader was doing. He was regularly getting 80% successful trades, and I wanted to know how. I aim to use IML to build significant funds to enable me to free my time for things like music, travel, enjoying life, helping my family, my friends, and charity work, and finally, retiring. As I said, I've tried a number of online systems that all promised recurring income, but they had limited or no success. I've bought many online training packages and been disappointed, and I've come to the conclusion that most of these get-rich online schemes only make money for the course writers. Few of them actually work. So I was very wary about such schemes, and I need a lot of proof before getting involved in any. Just over 2 years ago, I paid for an expensive Forex trading package that came with online group training and signals. With this, I traded for some months. I had some very big wins and some losses. But I had to stop after 6 months, and I was in a position where I had an overall loss. This is because the expert trainer had failed to teach us risk management. I also had to stop. The trainer disappeared off to Bulgaria after what appeared to be a mental breakdown. So my experience in Forex was it is a good market and a good way to make money online. What I needed was the right training and the right tools. So it's a pleasure to find such an honest, reliable organisation to work with as iMarkets Live, as it has a very high reputation. It provides a sound, structured educational program and gives you access to some impressive trading tools. It has the ability for you to trade from anywhere, and it gives you multiple ways to trade. But more importantly, if you're checking it out, there are copious amounts of testimonials and trading proof that their students, the IML students, achieve good results. So if now you're thinking Forex trading interests you, you should seriously check out iMarkets Live. To help you, I'm recording my experiences on my blog on YouTube and my Facebook page. So if you follow me, you'll get plenty of real information and links to places where you can further research IML yourself. Please feel free to message me or email me, because I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. And I look forward to hearing from you and talking to you within the forums and Facebook groups, should you decide to join IML. And remember, it can all be done on the move from your smartphone. What could be simpler than that? Making money from your phone. Cheers.